What's up, guys? I am War Master Moloch, and this is a video in which I'll be taking you through how to prepare for and how to fight chaos when you're playing as Malekith and Naggaroth in the northwest of the map, where the Chaos Invasion, in spite of not being as large as it is over in the Kislev area, it's where it's the hardest, because unlike when you're dealing with the Empire, when chaos comes in for Malekith, they come in full force right on his doorstep. So you have to prepare for that for pretty much your entire campaign. And I'm going to tell you how I've done that. I'm going to tell you how we're going to fight, and then I'm going to show you, because we're actually going to go through the first Chaos Invasion live and in living color. Well, recorded. I'm going to record the video for you. So, first thing we're going to start out with is discussing how you get the best generals for leading your armies. Now, obviously, that's through confederations. You can already see here I've got Malus Darkblade, I've got Malekith, Crone Helebron is down here, Morathi is down in the south, and I can call on Rakarth anytime I want because I also confederated him. Now, if we have a look at the Blessed Dread, if I want Rakarth, if I want Lochir Felhart, I can get him very easily. I just have to pay a fair bit for it. If we go to there, we're already into moderate likelihood of success. Now, I don't want to spend any money getting Lochir Felhart in a confederation right now, because I've already got the 5 best ones. He's the weakest of them. I don't want the distraction of dealing with Eastern Lustria, but he's there for when I want him, which will probably come after the Chaos Invasion. Now, if you follow my How to Win as Malekith campaign start guide, you'll see that you can confederate Crone Helebron almost immediately, which means you can level her up well, which hasn't happened so much with Malus Darkblade and Morathi because that took me longer to get. I haven't even seen Rakarth yet because I haven't pulled him into any battles. He has not been used for my forces yet. So that's how you get the best generals. Obviously, Malekith is very well equipped. Crone Helebron, because she's been leveled up by me, very much well equipped. And Malus, he's okay. We've got Lightning Strike for all of them. You have to get Lightning Strike as a matter of priority before the Chaos Invasion arrives. That is essential to you because you're going to be facing a lot of stacks. You don't want to be fighting them all at once when you can just pick them off one at a time. Now we're going to talk a little bit about expansion, because that's very important. The Dark Elves early game are very, very powerful, and you can expand really, really fast. And the temptation for a lot of people is just go through this weaker area here, get through the Deadwood Sentinels, the Ghost of Powax, and get all of this easy to hold territory. But that's a trap. It's a really bad idea to do it. The reason for that is that the Chaos Invasion spreads across all of these areas here. All of these channels will have chaos stacks coming to attack. So why spend your effort, time and money building up places like the Frozen City when you know they're just going to fall? If you leave them there, the enemies that you potentially have, like here it's the Hellspire tribe or the Ghost of Powax. The Ghosts of Powax are still here. They will have their own armies that will then be thrown under the bus of chaos, weakening the chaos armies and importantly distracting them for you. So you don't have to deal with as much chaos all at once. You let them fight it out over here and then you sweep up what's left when they arrive on your land. Now obviously I've got places like Kauark, Ashrak and Harkaldra, but here's an important thing. Notice that I haven't built them up. They have just been there to provide growth for places like Naggaroth, Grond and Harganeth. They're servicing the big capital settlements. So I've got Naggaroth up to tier 5 already. Grond is up to tier 5 already. Harganeth is on tier 4. So we're going to leave those there because here's the thing. They're not worth defending. Just let them fall and then get them back later. You certainly don't want to be caught inside defending those settlements because they're not worth the risk to your army, which is a lot more valuable than Harkaldra and Ashrak, no matter who's leading the army. Another important thing, I've already touched upon it here, with the Ghosts of Powhax, leaving them in place so that they can fight chaos on your behalf over here. Even though we're at war with them, they're still going to be working for us. I've also done the same with Mung up here, only there's no alliance with them and there's no war with them. They're literally just there so that a chaos stack will come across here, or maybe 2 chaos stacks, and trash Ironfrost. They've already done it to Dagrak's End, rather than coming south, which means that I can pick them off as they come in. Note that I've already got Malekith here ready, Malice here ready, and Crone Hellebron is hauling ass to get here in time. She's only got a Shade Spam army. We'll come to that when we get into... In fact, why don't we just go for army composition now? You want some artillery, Reaper bolt throws. They're not amazing artillery, but they're decent and they beat back the enemy. And you want, at the worst, Shade Spam. At the worst, Dark Shard Spam. But ideally you want Shade Spam, like Malekith's got here. Because that does real damage there. And you want to level up the power of your Shades in the skill line when you can. In the case of Malekith, I'm not sure if I've done that. Let's have a quick look. Yes, so he's got a lot in Raid Leader, but he's not complete yet, and he doesn't have these here. But that's just because Malekith's such a great lord that you want to get so much other cool stuff for him first. We will max out his Shades, whereas Hellebron, who has a less impressive skill tree, she's got everything in Raid Leader, and she's got Ravager rewards and Cull the Unworthy. So when she eventually has Shades, they will be absolutely lethal. But as it stands, her Dark Shards are already lethal as well. You also want to have a Fire Sorceress in every army wherever you can. Now, in this instance, the Chaos Invasion has come in very early. They emerged on turn 92 for me. I was preparing to get very high level sorceresses from Grond by maxing that out and maxing that out so that we could get them at like level 13. Instead, we're going to have to recruit. We've got one recruited at level 7. We're just going to have to make do there. She's got the Burning Head. She's got a horse. But obviously, we don't have her on a Dark Pegasus with Flamestorm, which we'd like. But that's the ideal. Crone Hellebron definitely has one of those. And Malice has one of those as well. You want to go with Fire Sorceresses because they are the most powerful. Next one we want to come to is Black Arks and what you can use them for. So we've got a Black Ark here to act as a bombardment platform in this entire area here. Come on, show me it. There we go. You can just see the yellow checkered line there. Any Chaos army that comes in here is going to be subject to bombardment from the Black Arks. That's important because, especially because you can use those against any hell cannons that they bring to the party. So you want to have a Black Ark in this area, possibly a Black Ark in this area, but it's slightly less important because you can move this back and forth. Another good thing about it, of course, is that you can recruit from Black Arks. Notice that I've got maximum shade building here, plus the Warrior Hall, and a shade building and Warrior Hall at Temple of Cain. Now that means that I can put together an army very quickly. This entire army of Malekiths was thrown together in 2 turns. So if I feel like we're under pressure here, I can immediately give recruit Rakarth, and immediately give him a full stack army within 2 turns of very, very, very serious troops. And the enemy will pay dearly because of that. Now, with regard to how I got these settlements built up this fast, you noticed all these heroes over here. These are masters. And masters boost your growth. So notice here, I've got 5 of them, which is all the capacity I have for them at this moment in time. There's slightly more, but there's some over the other side. And 1 down south with Morathi helping Ancient City of Quintex. That enabled me to rush Naggaroth to tier 5 very quickly. And then do the same to Grond, where we were hoping to get these spellcasts in place. And if they'd attacked around the normal time, which is round about turn 100, we'd have managed that. But we got crapped on a little bit there. Oh well, it happens. But that was what we were using all of these settlements for, like Great Arena and Ashrak. They're barely worth having, but having them gives more growth for Grond. We've left them at tier 1, and in this instance tier 2, just so that they can help build up the capital settlement, which is where we will do our defending from if we have to, because they have the serious garrisons. Whereas out in the field and in these small settlements, not so much. And now I'm going to tell you a little bit about battle, which you will see when we start to engage these chaos stacks. You want to be out in the field, not trapped inside settlements. Naggaron's not a bad one to be inside, because Naggaron is quite big. Grond, on the other hand, is actually quite small. So if I let an army get stuck inside Grond, a full stack army like Malice has got here, it might not be able to get the best out of all of its range troops, because where am I going to put them all? You got 20 units there, you've got 20 units here. That's 40 units crammed into a tiny Warhammer 2 siege battle map. It's not to their benefit. So I'm going to leave Malice out in the field, ready to do the fighting from there. Something very important to note, of course, is that we don't want to leave ourselves overexposed in our other areas, because we don't want the enemy coming in and attacking us from the south and sandwiching us with chaos. Now, we're at war with the Wood Elves here, but we've made an alliance, a tactical alliance, with the Exiles of Nehek, because they've been fine with us for ages, and everyone else has already declared war on us anyway, so they're not going to drag us into any fights that we don't need to be in. They've actually already helped us get out of a fight over here. So we've got Morathi and a Black Ark down here to defend our south and potentially start raiding Ulthuan to peg them back. And that's very important. That's the last thing I'm going to mention here, which is the use of Black Arks, because you use them to build up and also to defend themselves. This Black Ark here, as you can see, Shade Spam with a Fire Sorceress. The classic stack that I've been using. But what I was using it for initially was coming over here to places like Trollfjord and others, Serpent Jetty, Monolith of Catan, and these settlements over here, and I was using them to raid settlements, sack them for slaves and money, and then move on, because slaves are what funds the economy of Naggaroth. Take a look at the income at Naggaron, because we crammed the most slaves into there. So raid, move on. Sack the settlement, move on. Sack the settlement, move on. If you need to replenish for any reason, sack the settlement and then take it, stay there for a turn getting replenishment, and then move out. Now that's the building use for Black Arks. Now here's the aggressive use for Black Arks, because I'm currently being order-tided. We've got the Empire now having declared war on me, and 3 High Elf factions. So we've got Illyrian, we've got Ivres, and we've got Avalon. Something very useful that happened here is that Tyrion actually got wiped out. So that's been useful for us, but it hasn't really stopped us from having to fight, because we're getting constant stacks from Ulthuan regardless. Now, that Black Ark there has stopped raiding Norsca, because he's coming in this direction here to force Alariel back. We're going to sack her settlements, and we're going to raid her territory, and we're going to stop her from attacking us by attacking her. Bear in mind that Black Arks with Shade Spam are extremely cheap to maintain once you've leveled them up. This is only costing 2,106 gold per turn for this entire army, and that army is good enough to beat most armies out there. So we can use that. It will pay for itself and more by shipping slaves and money back to Naggaron, and thereby funding our war effort. So that's how we're going to keep the High Elves pinned back and out of our settlements. Same over here, we've got another Black Ark, and we've got Morathi here in case we need her. She has just finished taking out Hexoatl and consolidating the ancient city of Quintex and the Titan Peaks, as they call it. So that is my strategy for a Dark Elf campaign as Malekith, preparing for the big crap storm that's heading my way now from the north. Let's go and get on with the actual fighting, guys. Okay, so now the real fight begins. I am going to get to about here because I want a sighter on these guys as soon as possible. Malice is just going to have to stay there. We've got Crone coming through here. I'm tempted to start doing some recruitment here. We don't especially need these units.
Dread Lord of the Druki.
We could use some shades though. So I can either dump these on Reuploaded straight away, or give them to Crone Hellebron when she arrives. So it's just good to have them knocking around there. And it's not costing us all that much because it's on a Black Ark and you get a big reduction in cost when that's the case. See, they're 58% upkeep reduction for them. We've got that upgrade available. We're not going to go for that right now because we want to save some money in case we need to suddenly start mad spending, because Reuploaded, if we recruit him with a full army, it's going to take us comfortably into negative. Obviously, we'll get money back when we start beating Chaos, but it's an expensive business. Let's see where Chaos come from. As I said, I've left potential enemies in place for Chaos here. Mung and Ghost of Parallax. I beat them back earlier on in the campaign. I didn't crush them though, because I wanted them to stay alive. There we go, Ashrak. I have no interest in trying to hold that. The first settlement has fallen. Cowark.
Death and carnage wait.
And you got some lizard men there. Got Yorion here. That's probably going to be a non-chaos battle there. They see Cowark. As you can see, I wasn't really looking to defend that. There's two armies there. Two armies there. Assuming there'll be two armies there. We just want them to come down to us. I am going to put Malice near Harganeth. Go to there. Ambush stance. And Hellebron, I want to come round there at high speed.
Noble born. Druki Lord.
Now, some of these battles in here are not going to be mainly chaos based like some of you will be watching for, but there have been people who've been watching this whole campaign for a while now, so I want to show them the campaign as it runs normally rather than skipping out on them so that they don't get to see the denouement of everything they've been watching so far. So we're going to go for this. We can beat that. That's fine. Just blockade that for now. That's a big one for us, because if we sack and take that and then abandon it, that's financially very, very valuable to us. Over here, they'll flee. Yeah, guaranteed. That was obviously going to happen. They don't have what it takes to fight this kind of army, let alone with a garrison backing it up as well. We've now seen the army. We will be able to take that in battle. Let's go. Decisive victory even. We don't even have to fight yet. There you go. That's because she's leveled up really well. She wasn't when I confederated her, but we've got her there ourselves. This, I mean, that's almost fully ready to go. So I'm wondering if it's worth setting out for... Oh, we'll give it one more turn before we set out from Arnheim. Let's start leveling up Sildra Tor because we can. And Ziggurat of Dawn. Oh, hello. Reduction in chaos is good for there. Geggy, I'm going to start building up as well. So I don't think they can take it as it stands. We've beaten the crap out of all of their armies now, so we've got a window in which they can't really attack us. Malekith, stay in ambush stance.
What now?
The Druki are restless.
In fact, Malekith, I'm going to have come to here. In ambush stance, because we don't want them to see us. Wherever possible, we want to catch them by surprise. I'm coming over here because Grond needs defending more than Naggaroth does. Naggaron's garrison is pretty hardcore. As you can see, this Black Ark is going to be delivering a serious army, which it can swap with Prone Hellebron if needs be, or give to Rakath, so that's doing fine. We are in negative income now. Which means we could do with raiding a settlement. So let's do that.
My glorious victory.
Now, we were barely even touched there, so we don't need to occupy for any replenishment. You sack it. Big fat stack of money there.
Lord of Naggaroth.
And then I'm going to say let's move on, but in which direction? Let's hold for a second.
Anchors away.
Yeah, there's not much coastal in this direction that isn't better suited to being targeted by Camring and Morathi. So we can't go for Shrine of Cain because it's inland. We're going to get for him... We've got all of the reductions there. I'll get for him Raid Leader, even though we don't have Shades yet. We want to unlock these ones so we can boost our Dark Shards again. Return the Sword of Cain. I don't want it. As much as it'd be fun to use it against Chaos, it would be with a Black Ark, so what's the point there? Going to get Flamestorm there. And then I'm actually thinking, because of the fight we're going to be having, I'm going to head... It's weird, it won't seem to let you go through there. You have to go round, which is a really stupid part of the map. So we're going to come around here.
Never.
I'm going to go into Force March there because I'm not worried about fighting that. That doesn't bother me in the slightest.
Tyrant of Naggaroth. The ocean awaits.
So if they want to come at us, that's fine. And we're going to go for Elysia, Misnar. It's possible that Volkmar might come for us. We'll have to deal with that if that happens. We might even need Morathi to come north to help with that. We'll see how it's going with Chaos, whether we can spare an army to come south. We'll just have to see how it's going. But we are getting order-tided at the same time as fighting Chaos. So this is as challenging, really, as campaigns get for Dark Elves. That's sorted. Still don't want to invest any extra here. Let's get another Spell Girl. Malevolent and Vicious. I would much prefer to get this, but it's going to take... Hang on. That's only going to take 3 turns. Yeah, we're doing that then. Malekith can hold there. Hellybelly's coming through here. She can swap armies if needs be in a second. Yeah, that's all good.
Hag sorceress of bronze.
I'm going to have Morathi force march to there. Or am I? Hang on. It might make sense for her to come north and deal with the Wood Elves.
Ariel could not.
Lord of the Black Court.
Toranrock, how good's the garrison there? The garrison there sucks.
Tyrant of Naggaroth.
There's a small army there.
Dread Lord of Naggaroth.
Yeah, we are just going to wait for 1 turn before we move across to there. Yeah, okay. Let's check our movement, make sure we've moved everyone who we need to.
Noble born.
And I guess we could boost this Black Ark. It would make things cheaper for us overall. But instead, I'm going to go for that because you get more captives that way. And the Toran Rock is worth a fair bit of money if we sack that. And it might be worth rushing them over to do that.
What?
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Black-hearted dread.
Because we've just seen that we can easily take a settlement with that type of garrison. Marathi, just stick there for the moment. Public order is fine. We've got a master here helping with growth for the ancient city of Quintex, because obviously we want to get up to tier 5 and get that. In that case, why am I doing this? That's stupid. Yeah, we want to concentrate on getting Quintex up. Yeah, don't worry about building up Sildrator and those places. We'll defend them with armies. Hag Grafe. I'm going to say we want Shrotak Mount to be defensible, because the Wood Elves could come up through there. The Exiles of Nehek are helping us out there, which is good. This Black Ark can also be boosted, but we're not going to do that straight away. One more turn for that. Okay. Let's hit the next turn. We've got another master there to help. Yeah, they want to make peace. Which is fine by me. We don't need to be bothering with them right now. I've effectively kept them alive for a lot of the game. There we go. We knew that was coming.
Draw your blades, we fight.
5 whole stacks coming down here. Yep, we want peace with Bjornling. They're just a distraction. When you've got stacks shitting out of the wall like that, that's a distraction. Right. Malekith is a good spellcaster in his own right. Blade Wind is not an incredible spell, but it could be a lot worse. I want the Black Ark to come out of Dread Expansion and drop into there. Then Hellebron, come to here. Oh, that really annoys me. We're going to swap those out. So she's got shades now.
Tyrant.
And how many units of shades are we missing here? 6. But we could get away with 5. We'll get 6. Are we close enough to hit that? We are.
I accept.
There, you see straight away, that is an isolated chaos stack. We can't resist it. We've got to get it. Pyrrhic Victory. On the auto-resolve, that is. I don't think that's a Pyrrhic Victory. I think we're going to beat them pretty soundly. So there, bear in mind, we literally just went for this because we knew this is an isolated stack and we can move away from it very quickly. And get inside Grond if we need to, just to defend ourselves. To give ourselves that moment before we have to fight. So we're going to go 9. Those of you who've been watching the campaign know my layout for my stacks. I'm going into this corner here, going 9 and 6. Ugh, it's coming out uneven. I hate when that happens. There we go. Or there we don't go. There we go. And we're going to push these units forward for a demi-checkerboard. We're going to push these units forward for a demi-checkerboard. We're going to put Malice there to tank, and she's going to go and harass them with fire magic. Probably shouldn't have gambled. That was on 22 already. Yeah, that was dumb. We lost 9 off the back of that. Very stupid. Let's get our Reaper Bolt Throwers back here on multi-shot, which they already are. Excellent. Now, it looks like they're not going to come at us. Now, if they're not going to come at us, I might as well waste the ammo of their Hell Cannon. Which is actually quite tricky to do. Thing with wasting Hell Cannon ammo is you do it by moving towards or away from, rather than side to side. Took a hit there, but she's got a potion of toughness. Yeah, which we're gonna need now. Check something quickly. How much ammo they got? Okay, we've got almost half of their ammo gone.
Moving forward.
Ooh, this is getting tight. Just pulling that last little hook at the end there seems to do the job. Very close. Stop fucking about on fire, please. Ooh, that was a nasty hit. Are they looking for ammo? Almost there, almost there. Okay, she's routing. That's okay. Right, she's back at it. I am going, because she's quite badly hurt, I'm going to bring Malice forward to do it instead. He's tankier than she is for a start. He's just not as fast. How are we looking here? Okay, so they're out of ammo. That means Malice can come back here. I let her take way too many hits, to be fair, so... turn these round so we've got a better firing line. Okay, she's not going to get hit by anything now. I've just got to watch out for miscasts. Nope, hang on, they're moving. Right, do you know what? I'm going to try and make them ball up. They can't shoot us with anything, so I'm going to try and make them ball up. If I come round here... Ah, she's routing because we're too close. They can't hit you with anything, love. Stop being a coward. Come round here. Nothing to be afraid of. They can't actually hit you. Alright, let's try this now that they've held still. No, we definitely don't want her going into melee. Christ's sake. Don't want to overcast it because I don't want to miscast. That'll take her straight out. Right, they're now moving. To get to there, because there's a nice blob forming up here. Ah, got the timing wrong. Been doing that a lot in this campaign, but we've done some damage. They have some aspiring champions.
Follow the winds. On to murder. Now. Come, Melee.
Getting as much burning in as we can here. Cool.
Destruction awaits.
Go that way.
On to murder.
Okay.
Glorious battle. At once, Star rises.
Arcane Conduit will get a flame storm into there, and that'd be pretty much her job done.
Sarrow then. Withdraw.
That's fine. She is completely shattered. I am absolutely A-okay with that. She's done her bit.
Bolt throwers. Cold-blooded killers. To their graves. At once.
There we go.
Suffering for all. Doom comes.
Right, aim those into there.
To their graves!
And we got some Zarkhan on the go. And we won easily. Took some casualties, but not too bad overall. Wipe this unit out if we can. They're only Chaos Marauders, but still. We want to get them to 6 or below. And that should do it. Yep, that's done. Nice. That army is now basically finished. We get a bunch of slaves. Her fitness is the only downside to what happened there. And as you can see, we've got another 2 stacks coming. So we want... How far down do... How much do we want to haul ass to Spike Reach? Spike Reach they can reach. Spike Reach they can reach. That sounds very odd. Okay. I'm going to say let's get... Got Flaming Sword of Ruin, which is good for these armies because it boosts the weapon missile damage for your shades. We'll just get scouting. They got a hell cannon each army? Okay.
By the Lord of Murder.
And I can't hide. And going down here in forced march, we would probably get caught because they'll give themselves some bullshit additional movement range.
What plot?
I'm going to move as far away from them as I can, which gives me the option to retreat.
Death Hag!
This one here... nothing particularly important
Lord
there.
of the Black Court.
Malekith, King of Naggaroth.
2 more turns until we can get the boosted spellcasters from there. Right, what's our slave situation like? We've almost maxed out slaves at the Iron Mountains. Broken Lands can still take some, though. And financially, that did very well for us.
Dread Lord of the Druki.
Got this unit of Mournfang Cavalry. Not hugely important, but
Cry
eh,
of madness!
they can tank. It's fine.
Mistress of Harganeth.
I've got 6 units coming through there, so that's fine.
Rogue,
Training.
Lord of the Black Tower.
Despair!
And for her, we'll move her away from Naggaroth and in ambush stance, because we want them to feel confident enough to come towards Naggaroth so we can catch them out.
Black-hearted Dreadlord.
Oh, they've left Toran Rock completely available to me. Excellent, we'll fight that one manually. That is long-term value, and that is immediate value.
Search the place.
Now we'll take it,
Naggaroth.
loot and occupy. Now, I'm then immediately going to jump outside, so I can't get caught inside there, and I am going to abandon that settlement.
A bloodthirsty fiend.
Because that forces... Hang on a second. Revered Name of Power for Lord's Army. Give me a decent one, because last time it sucked. Barb Storm. Perfect. Extra ammunition, extra missile strength. And extra range as well. That is the kind that we want.
Fear my malice.
The last one gave me speed. Flamestorm.
What now?
And there we go.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
That will force them, if they want to have Toranrock, they'll have to occupy it. And that means they're having to retake their own settlements when they want to be trying to push the offensive against me.
Dreadlord of the Druki.
And there
Such
is an
slaughter
Empire
awaits.
army, speaking of wanting to
Lord
push
of
the
the Black
offensive against me,
Hawk.
because they're heading in my direction. I'm going to come to about there. Actually, I'm going to come to about
Plotting a
there.
course.
I want to be able to see their army. Volkmar the Grim is a pain in the ass to fight. We
Not
want to
possible.
ward him off.
Master Druki.
Public order here, not perfect, so we'll just get that. Let's have a look at our slave situation. Maxed out Iron Mountains. And Broken Lands getting there. We'll start to put them into the Dragon Isles if needs be. Actually, probably the Black Flood. Because the Black Flood, it not only has that gold building there, but we can move back to defend it if we need to.
My beauty. I am the first sorceress.
There's Marathi. I'm moving her north. She can always come back down south if I need her to. Do I have Black Ark capacity? Not at the moment. Let's get that so that we get Black Ark capacity in case I need another one. Can never have too many Black Arks. Yeah, we don't want a military alliance with Khalida. Can they reach us? They couldn't reach us, which means we get to look at them before we choose to fight them or not. There we go. So they sent 2 stacks against us. And they're on the attack this time. So what I'm thinking is we're going to do a defeat in detail type battle here. Just in case we can't retreat far enough, I want to hurt them as much as possible on the way in. So let's do that. Okay, guys, I actually had one of the most frustrating moments as a content creator, as you can imagine, which is that I decided when I got in there, it was going so well at the start that I thought I'm going to fight my way through this, even though it's going to be really chancy. And I actually won the battle against both armies by using Zarkan as a tank. I let Malice tank for as long as possible and then converted him to Zarkan. We got away with it, but unfortunately I left the bloody thing on pause by accident when I was recording. So that's really disappointing because that was probably one of my best ever battles. But yeah, you're going to have to take my word for it. Basically, you can't necessarily do this with every Lord. The fact that he can turn into Zarkan is what made the difference there, because I was able to use him to tank for 2 lots of health and use Zarkan's area of effect abilities. Yeah, I was tempted to replay the battle there, but it was really hard. So I'm going to take the win while it's there. And the slaves as well. God damn it, that is so frustrating. And there we go. They've put 2 armies directly in front of me.
My powers are growing.
Dark Blade.
Malice can have Sheaf Master.
A capable servant.
And scouting for her. Now, it's tempting to just go up and finish those off, but they're in such bad shape it's not really necessary to rush it right now. We've got the Black Ark bombardment available.
Mistress of Argoneth.
Let's get rid of all the pop-ups. I'm still bloody furious about leaving that pause. I've done it before. When recording. Okay, that's 29. We can definitely take that. It's tempting to go and get more shades to replace the dark shards, but probably not the right idea right now. With regard to the range on this Black Ark, yeah, so we can get Black Ark bombardments over here, which will be helpful. I am going to move Malice down to here. And we lost a unit of artillery, so we're going to recruit another one.
I command the wind.
Now, she actually doesn't have the best spells because she's only tier 7. We're going to go for this one, and we're definitely going to lightning strike it because they're not attacking us, so I can do that. Pyrrhic victory, my ass. Banner of Swiftness for Malekith. Armor-piercing weapon damage for anyone, I suppose. Right. Must not forget to unpause this time. Ugh. Alright. I've remembered to unpause this time. Jesus Christ. Okay. There's no doubt it's been a gamble not putting any tank units in my armies. I do have those masters available. And they can do the tanking job. But I've stuck with damage output in the shade spam.
We are ready. Battle ready.
But at least I know if I lose some units here, I can reverse that decision.
Taruki.
So get them to there. Multi-shot.
Dark Elves.
Pull forward.
Orders understood.
Right, let's have a quick look. Right, there's the Hell Cannon. We need to hit that as hard as we can just to get rid of it. Now move Malekith round to there, make it turn around. He can obviously destroy it, that's not a problem, but we don't want to wade into it while this stuff's all over the place. And we want to get his spells on the go. Right, how are we looking here? That's fine. Well, have we got one unit holding back? His magic is nowhere near as good as fire magic, so that's a definite negative. They're not trying to attack, they're literally just working their way round. Ah, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ, it takes so long for that one to actually cast. Come on, hit it. Oh, for fuck's sake, I hate it when it does that. It just forgets to breathe.
Hear my words.
Oh, just hit it then, for Christ's sake. Really does irritate me. Do you know what? It's not going to be a factor. It's more important that I cast spells at this stage. Just get the breath off, you twat. Okay, the cannon's down. Unbelievable.
On to slaughter. Setting forth.
It doesn't help that Malekith's not exactly rocket fast. And his magic, not so hot. Yeah, I feel like even a bog standard flame sorceress would have given us better than that with the burning head. But hey ho, we've got what we've got. We want as many units rushing forward as we can get.
Carnage falls.
We want the cav to really sprint forward.
Come forth.
Breathe on that.
Attend me.
Bolt throwers.
All shall tremble.
They will not live to see the dawn.
Right, I'm going to charge them. You shoot at them.
Dark Elves.
You shoot at them.
Naggaroth.
You shoot at them. And you shoot at them. The reason why I did that is because I can now hit these. Eventually.
Hear my words. I am dead.
Fuck's sake, artillery, don't do that.
Die, weaklings.
Right, he's going to have to get up in the air.
Canna. Malekith comes. Annihilate them.
We are ready. Destroy. Destroy.
Dead.
Shades.
Get them out the way.
Bleed.
Aspiring champions, god damn it. Right, go for there. And there.
Cut.
And there.
Cut.
And there.
Destroy.
And we won.
Malekith.
Shades.
Right, Malekith, jump up. We want to use Soul Stealer there
Onward.
to heal you up a bit.
Come forth.
Yeah, we're going to use the rest of his magic for Soul Stealer. We don't especially need to do that. Because they'll just get shot to bits in a second anyway.
Such unholy resilience. Spreading misery.
Okay, we'll get at least one extra cast out of it. Don't think we'll get any more, but we'll try. No, we're not going to get it. Let's hit them. Cool, that's the end.
Bow before Malekith.
go. Unpaused.
Enslave the weak. All shall kneel before me.
Now, there's another stack behind there. I've got to be careful with this. What's my retreat line? It's not bad. We'll be able to, like... We can take this one, and then we can force march back, because I don't want to risk there being another one behind Ashrak. We wind up having to fight another 2-stack battle.
Die.
Valiant defeat. My ass. Let's fight. Alright, basically the same battle all over again. Except Malekith is going to have to use his potion of healing just to get himself up to full health.
Druki! Naggarothi! Shades!
Forward. There. Get them to there. Gotta watch out for friendly fire from the Reapers, because that accounted for a fair bit of the damage that we took in the last battle. But to be fair, we replenished everything through captives anyway. How that works when you're taking Chaos captives and they decide, yeah, they became Dark Elves. It's like, yeah, okay. That's totally how that works, I'm sure. Oh, we took the Hell Cannon out straight away. That's beautiful.
The destroyer hungers. Moving out.
Oh, no, we didn't. What the hell? That looked like the cannon had gone.
Malekith comes.
It has gone. Oh, it's probably a fire sorcerer.
I depart.
That's fine. Come on, start following me.
Come forth.
Okay, 30 odd kills. I want them to come in hard and fast. I'm going to turn these a little bit.
Battle calls.
A very little bit there.
Protect me.
We don't want to rush it.
That's it.
It's not long until we're at max magic again. Get over here.
Kada.
Decent. Right. Put a flame breath on there.
Hear my words.
Oh, actually, there's a blob there. Let's go for it on them instead. Go for that. Don't just stand there. Actually use the breath, you prick. I hate the way it does that. Yeah, it didn't do very much there. That guy and his fireball's starting to piss me off now. They want to line up, that's fine, because our artillery and our shades, they're not rushing forward, but oh, for fuck's sake.
I am dead. Setting forth.
Right, that looks like they're balling up again. I'm really starting to get pissed off with this guy now. Okay, they seem super confused at the moment, which is good for us. And we will get up to max magic soon. How many fucking fireballs can this prick fire off? Okay. That's too tempting. That's too tempting. Come on, get close, get close, get close.
Attend me.
We do have Soul Stealer still, but... Oh, that Blade Wind's doing work. That Blade Wind is doing work.
Death awaits. Malekith comes.
Right, come over here, see if we can confuse it this time.
Carnage.
Yep, we did it that time.
Advancing.
Okay, they're balling up beautifully. Let's try and put a Flame Breath right in the heart of that.
Counter. Hear my words.
I think they're holding back because they have the Sorcerer, so they think they've got something going for them. They're really playing into my hands here. I'm going to get further away, give Malekith the chance to build up his magic again, and then I can cast a Soul Stealer in there to heal Malekith up. One every 5 seconds. Okay, just do it now. Because I do need to heal him.
Carnage calls.
Right, how are we looking here, guys?
Throwers.
Yeah, we're looking rock solid. Them having a sorcerer has actually worked to my advantage. Yes, Malekith has taken some hits, but he's going to take another one. It's made the whole army hang back, and they're now in a terrible state.
Setting forth. Advancing. Kla!
Sake.
Forward. Attend me. Spreading misery.
There we go. So we're getting some extra kills, and Malekith is regaining some health. It's back over 5,000, 5,100, 5,150. There you go. He's gone mental, basically.
Carnage calls.
Shades.
Death awaits.
This stuff that's rushing in will not do well here. We'll shred it.
Malekith comes.
They think they're going for the artillery, but the artillery is not the front line. Right, go for that.
Destroy.
Counter.
There we go. They're going to shatter quickly.
Onward.
Come round here, because it looks like there's a lot of stuff on this side. Trolls are going to cave. Right, we need to aim for the stuff at the back.
Slay them. With pleasure. Slash. Kill.
Right, Malekith, tank 'em. Back line, hit the giant. And we won. That's it, we won. Let's see how high up we can get our magic here. We definitely want to hit at least one Soul Stealer. He's back above 5,000 again, and we might get the chance of another before they get off the battlefield. Maybe. Let's just hit that unit there. Okay. Go for here. This should give us one more shot at Soul Stealer. They'll die. And there we go. That's the win.
Before me. Enslave the weak. Death follows.
Now that was so easy, I am actually tempted to go for this one as well. Just to get him out the way.
King of the tree.
Are we in Black Ark bombardment range with that though?
Tyrants of Naggaroth.
Not quite, no.
My
It's
cruelty
tempting,
knows no limits.
but I want to... The Hell Cannon's not that big of a problem. It'd be kind of cowardly to not go in there, but then it would also be kind of smart, force them to come forward. Get Raid Leader, that's boosted our shades again. Extra missile strength. Yeah, up to 12% boost.
Mistress.
Okay.
of the
We'll put a pin in that one for the moment. Our money is looking very peculiarly low. Our income, that is. We're going to go for Egrim Horseman here.
How
Whoa! That's saying Pyrrhic Victory for 2 stacks. Wow. I mean, it wipes out everyone. I don't want to risk, obviously, the casualties here. So we're going to fight this manually as well. Okay, so for this map, we have the cliff face alongside us for defense. We've got a fire sorceress, so that's much better. We only have dark shards up front, but that's okay. We're going to put them up front because they can be sacrificed. You know, if we're going to lose any units, we want it to be them, not the shades. We'll put those there. Now, do we want to move back at all? Maybe. Piss off. Seriously. They will hold off rather than attacking us. Let's take everyone off of fire at will.
Dark shards. Dealers in death.
Them to there.
Shards.
Them to there. Them to there. Crone to there. Those to there. Oh, they're up here. Really? Wow, okay. So if I bring her to there, there's every chance that the Hell Cannon will waste its ammo trying to fire into the trees. Right. Where is it? Just give me a bloody look at its range. Okay, if I go to here, I have a feeling that it's going to waste its ammo shooting into trees. It hit her that time. But if I do this, I don't think it can hit her at all. It'll hit the trees every time. Awesome, so we're going to waste their ammo. We took a hit there. They are mostly hitting trees, to be fair, so can't complain too much. They've used up almost half their ammo. This is not a healing potion. Oh, that was a nasty hit. There we go. We're almost done. That was close. Okay, they're out of ammo. Right, slow this down. Got to see what the best option is for magic and also line of approach. Okay, they will just come into this line, so that's fine. Go like that. Like that. And we'll push these forward as the checkerboard. I'm going to have... I'll put these here for now, and we'll decide later on what we're going to do with them. I'll move Hellebrand to there. Right. She needs to come forward now, and we're going to try and make them ball up a little bit and then cast a flame storm in the middle of them. They've got nothing they can shoot us with. So if I'm just flying around above them, it might make them start moving around. There we go. Forward! Going! For Grant! Onward! Come on, move a little at least. If I come over here. Alright, let's try bringing Hellebrand over, because they're probably a little bit more physically intimidated by her. Here we go, here we go, here we go. That made them move. Yeah, moving Hellebrand made the difference. Setting forth. And Aha. Ah, they split up again. Yeah, that wasn't amazing. Oh, it's not bad. We've broken 100. Yeah, that's okay. I was really hoping they'd get closer together there. I think she also got a miscast off that, which is unfortunate. On to battle! Sethai, guided by Cain. No, 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 no. We don't want to do that. Okay, they seem to have gone a little bit confused there. They're bunching up a bit. She's on 182 kills, and we'll have gotten some from these as well. But having overcast it, we need to wait, which is frustrating. Oh, they're going up there. I mean, if they can stay separated like this, that's perfect for us. Carnage awaits. Come, Melee. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I wasn't paying attention to them. Screw them. They're not that important here. They were more for previous battles. If they get wiped out, they get wiped out. Hellebrand needs to come to there. Are these on multi-shot? Nope, good thing I checked. Right, those guys hanging behind, that's fine.
Seeking carnage. Onward. Going. Advance. Carnage awaits. Striking out.
Yeah, the Chaos Knights are over there. Yeah, I did feel that with this map that the Mournfangs would actually be more of a distraction than anything else, and I was right about that.
Aureus, Sarius. Aurea, Aurea, Aurea.
That's the Hell Cannon crew, okay.
Forward.
Those are aspiring champions, okay.
Setting forward.
They look like they're just going to charge right into the firing line, so they'll get shredded quickly. These Chaos Knights. They're dividing up nicely. There's no way round the back for them, so they're being very stupid, which suits me. Still plenty of magic to be had.
Going. For the king.
And they're not bunching up very well.
Setting forth.
Dark shards. Following orders. Understood.
Oops, fire at will, fire at will.
As you say.
Almost made a big mistake there.
On to battle.
Right, here we go, here we go.
Silfry and Aha.
Yep.
Advance.
Okay, Hellebrand, I need you to be ready to tank.
Me. Sorceress of Grun. Sarothan. Cut, hack, slash. Now.
Right, she can tank there. They will ball up around her.
To battle. Cain, hear me. Forward. Sister of the Dark Husband. Aurea, Sarius.
Right, come across. Yeah, she's got it, she's got it, that's fine.
Reddish. Destruction.
Yeah, we won that really, really easily. Right, she can get away from the Hell Cannon crew. She can come over here, get the aspiring champions. they're wiped. She can come over here now. If Hellebrand can tank, she can cast Flamestorm on top. Get over here. Make them bunch up for me. Ah, she didn't even need to be fair. Yeah, she's got almost 500 kills now. Oh, she missed that completely. There we go. She's busted her 500 line. That'll do. That will do. Close victory, my ass. What, because we lost the Mournfangs? They didn't even all die.
Bring me my chain.
Hit that. Now, how far away can she get? Ooh. Okay. Okay, that's a little bit problematic because she can't get as far away as I was hoping there. I was hoping she'd be able to get back to Naggaroth in force march, but she can't. Now that means she probably has to tough this out.
A black-hearted rogue.
We will get miscast base chance. Neither of these armies are particularly tough. I think it also means that realistically I have to take that one on. Because I don't... let's have a look. We can't actually even get into Grond with Malekith anyway. Because I don't want, if he gets away, for them to just go vroom over here and then hit her with two. Because I'm not sure I can get both of these armies.
Lord of the Black Court.
We're still in Black Ark bombardment range, so
Queen of Haganeth.
I'm thinking go for this one first. Yep, we'll fight this one manually. Alright. Okay, we've got a corner here. Corner with a really hard to see line. Wonderful. But a corner nonetheless. Where is that line? There it is. There it is. Okay, Jesus, that's hard to see. Mournfang's here. There we go. Okay. They need to stay there. I've got to protect the sorceress from the hell cannons. Get those to there. Get the artillery to here. And we'll just put the Mournfangs here to lure a charge. Right. Let's have a look. Oh, they're moving around. Blob up for me, boys. Blob up for me, please. That looks like they are going to. Okay, let's just get her to there. And I'm going to send Hellebrand around the flanks. Okay, by turning, I've managed to make them turn in on themselves. That's not looking so great, actually. How are we doing? Yeah, that's not bad.
Dark sorcerer. Setting forth.
3, 2, 1. That one's still going. Holy shit, that has actually turned out very well. Come around there.
Eager. On to battle.
Yeah, 247 from that overcast there.
Helibron.
Oh, piss off with your bullshit chaos, seriously.
Sethai. At once. Mother of despair. Now
We'll just spin around it until it gets distracted.
to battle.
Because it can't fire.
Despair.
Ah.
Forward. Slaughter them.
Do you know what? Come around here. If they want to come on in... Okay, get away. No. I was hoping that they would group in a few
Cain.
units around Helibron. Okay, they're off of the Hell Cannon now.
Murder. Onward.
Which is a decent outcome as long as they stay off it. They're back on it.
Them. Cain.
Like, if we can destroy the actual cannon, that's just as good. Get that in. Right, she can destroy the cannon from there.
Sorceress of blood.
Right, let's get her to there. You guys out like that. How's Helibron getting on? Okay, the cannon's gone. Get up in the air.
Ready. Sethai. Guided by Cain.
She in the air? Yep. Okay, fly over here. They in multi-shot? Yep.
Advance.
Flanks are guarded. Excellent. Enemies rushing in. That is also excellent.
Forward.
Okay, I need Helibron to come straight over here because it feels like we're going to have to deal with those dogs. They're trying to flank us.
Sorceress of blood. Aria Sarius.
No.
Aria.
Born-fang cavalry!
No, that wasn't a good one.
Up of blood.
Okay, you guys go there and at the aspiring champions.
Ready. Moving out with pleasure.
Right, where's Helibron?
Excellent. Accent. Understood. Sorceress of blood.
Do you guys want... Ah, it's because of the line. Couldn't even see the line there.
Helibron.
Get in there.
Slash. Seeking carnage.
Right, go for there. There. And... there.
Slaughter them!
Blood drenched.
Yeah, Helibron's more than tough enough to tank this lot.
Sorceress of blood.
And I'm going to do an overcast one of these.
Come, Melee.
Shades!
Why are you not shooting at them? They literally just walked up on us there.
Sacrifice and slaughter.
There we go. She needs to beat the shit out of that general. We got a lot of guys not firing here, for fuck's sake. Seriously. There we go. Right, where's the hell cannon? Because I'm assuming that's all that's left. There they are. Alright, that's the end of the battle. Helebron, come on in and get some of these for me. And you come... she's the spellcaster. I should have had her further up the whole time. But it's fine. We'll just chase down as many of these as we can. Lost a couple of units there, but they're only dark shards with shields compared to shades, so it's understandable. That's why I stuck them up the front, because I'd rather lose them. Yeah, she's regenerating. That's just a potion of speed, nothing special. We'll let Helebron regenerate as much as possible. She gonna hit 6,000? Yep, she broke through 6,000, and we're done. Okay, we'll take the replenishment, but it's not counting for very much there. Can we reach anything? Okay, we can finish that off. Okay. Okay, I'm just trying to decide the best approach here, because she's kind of hung out there at the moment. Get her some more hit points. That's obviously going to be useful. She can't go for that army there. I think that the best policy would be to get her and Malekith right next to each other. So I'm going to have her finish this one off. Can we auto it? Yeah. That gets us some extra replenishment. Now, what regiments of renown do I have that I can get in there? We can get any of them. Okay. Bolt Fiends. She's immortal, so if she gets whacked, that's okay. We'll get Ward of Cain, so she doesn't have to worry about missiles so much. So what I'm thinking is Malekith now has to take that out. Maybe that and that as well if we've got the movement range. And then forced march Helebron alongside him.
Tyrant of Naggaroth.
Remember that we've also got this stack in place if we need to, and we can just get Rekarth and give him that alongside this sorceress. We've got a stack over here that we need to worry about because that's a full one, and a stack over here. We don't know what's in this region. That's the problem. Maybe I should send these to scout out, actually. That guy's giving us money, so not him.
Going now.
Okay, there's one stack there. So that could attack, and this comes along in forced march, and this as well. That's not going to give us any more sight. Push that to there. Right. Grond. One more turn, and we can recruit the better sorceresses. Our public order there is shocking. But that's because we've lost a settlement recently. And there's chaos corruption. There's that and that. So you got two stacks there. One stack there. And there might be others hanging around. I'm hoping, now that we've beaten these, they will send that one this way rather than going for Altar of Ultimate Darkness, because Altar of Ultimate Darkness is actually worth a fair bit of money. Yeah, I've got to hit this with Malekith. Pyrrhic victory. Bullshit. Let's fight. Okay. No. Yes. Okay, that's the one. Over here. Only downside is we don't have the Black Ark bombardments, so we've got to be really, really cautious here. Just realised we don't even have to move these, do we? We can just put them in place. Oh, sod off. Why does it do that? There.
The merciless host. Shades. Eager for battle.
Push out. Artillery. Malekith.
Bolt throwers. Onward. Moving out.
Okay.
Spreading misery.
Lack of Black Ark bombardments here is problematic because he cannot dodge. He cannot dodge hell cannon ammo, hell cannon shots.
Forward. Onward.
So we just have to keep. Oh, fuck off! Turn, 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 turn. Make them turn. Make them turn.
Moving out. I depart. Malekith comes.
That was a good blade wind. That was a very good blade wind. That's what I say. If you get the shot right with it, blade wind can be really good.
We are ready.
What the hell?
Bloody murder. Going.
The destroyer hungers. Setting forth. Onward. I depart.
Right. Right on top of it.
Eager for battle. It is done.
Right. Hit it.
Kada. Hear my words.
Okay, the cannon's gone. Let's go.
Forward.
Druki. Without question.
Multi-shot. Okay, Malekith, move your ass.
They shall suffer. Carnage calls. Come forth.
Right, charge him, charge him, charge him.
That is true magic.
Do you want to land, Malekith, anytime soon, yeah? Right, that's delayed them.
Attend.
Right, you. Shoot there. Shoot there. Shoot there, and shoot There. Malekith, get in the air. Get in the air. Get in. Oh my god, get in the air. Please get in the air. Please get in the air. Why has it not selected him? Breath.
Hear my words. True heir of
Charge him.
The gods won! Do not disgrace us! Shades! Naggarothi!
Okay, we won. We won. Right, Malekith, use your Soul Stealer. There we go. Shoot, 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 shoot. Anyone else still alive? Okay, I can cast a Soul Stealer on that. If we can build up enough magic, which we should. Apparently not. Yeah, not bad.
the Witch King is victorious.
Replenishment gets us almost all the way back. Now, how far can Hellebrand actually go?
King of the Druki,
So Malekith can get them.
merciless host, attack. I'm going. King of the Druki,
But can't quite get to there. So I'm going to go there.
spreading misery.
Malekith is on rank 32 now, so we'll get that. We want to max out his shades.
I am Cain's
Hellebrand,
instrument.
go and stand by your man. I'm not going to bother using any of my regiments of renown there. We'll save them for an actual emergency. This has the look of an actual emergency, but it's actually not. Who knew? That,
No,
I mean, that could be an emergency. But they don't have much backup from here. If they've got something up here, then we could have a problem. But
The Black Court.
we're okay for the moment.
Not possible.
Cruel and deadly.
I feel like these guys are coming towards us, but not committing.
I cannot.
It's annoying because I want to use that Black Ark to make some damn money.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
How's public order here? Terrible.
Noble born.
Same there. Okay, I'm going to send him full speed to Arnheim.
Lord
Help defend
of the
that.
Black Court.
Such delights.
Marathi to there.
Plots to enact. Into the shadows.
Ambush stats. We're going to look to get rid of them. They're not at the Witchwood, which will obviously have a much tougher garrison to deal with. So getting rid of the Sisters of Twilight there is better for us. Let's have a look at our armies. There is no one else who we can move right now.
Dark blade.
can we... We can't recruit shades for him without moving the Black Ark, and I want the Black Ark there for the bombardments.
Fear my malice.
We've got plenty of money, and that will reduce the... it's only another 2%. It will give us one extra bombardment. Nah, we won't go for that. Let's... buy that.
That will incur.
Okay, I think we're in reasonable shape there. No more lords who need to be moved.
Priestess to the Druki.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Bow before Malekith.
Assault units. Oh, okay. Well, it hasn't done a huge amount, but it counts. I should probably have tried using her to block army.
This worm cannot be trusted.
Yeah, okay. I wish I could say I leveled that guy up to be like that, but I didn't. That's how the AI leveled him up, and I just got him.
I command the winds.
Good, good. Okay, let's see how the end turn goes, guys.
Mistress of Harganeth.
That's a trap. If I go for that, that'll retreat, and then we'll be stuck with these able to attack us. So, Helebron can head down here.
Pain is with me.
Oh, hello. There's an army there.
Die, weaklings.
Yeah, they ran. I'm going to get rid of that.
Fight
Easy.
or die. Shackle them.
Let's have a look here. Close victory. We'll fight it manually. We'll gamble. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is the corner we're going to go for, as per usual, basically, here. Put that there.
Bolt throwers. Battle ready. Dark shards.
That there.
Helebron.
Helebron and Co there. We will get the... Yeah.
Bolt throwers.
Okay.
Onwards to murder. Advance Druki.
Looking for
Oh, they look like they're balling up.
Sorceress of growth.
Let's get over there.
Battle calls. Sarrow then.
Oh, that's looking good. Please get there in time. I will overcast even though we aren't on 30.
Seeking victims.
Helebron, head round there.
Now, on to murder. Follow the winds.
Where's the hell cannon?
Moving forward. Oreo, Oreo, Oreo.
Oh, that one takes so bloody long to activate.
Blood.
Right, get Helebron to there. Fireball onto that. No, that was a waste. Okay.
Dark
Right, push these forward.
at once.
That's fine, that's fine.
Bolt throwers.
Yep, we're all good. Crony baby, you head over there.
Eager.
How many kills has she got so far? 140. Okay, that went okay. Not amazing, but she did okay.
Destruction awaits.
Ah, we've got Lure of the Pale Queen here as well. Nice. Okay. Right, this is looking like a good blob for a Flamestorm. Right, Hellebrant, head to there. Ah, I should have waited until they were within range of the shades. What's the matter with me? That's so stupid. See if you can spot the guy who doesn't often use Net of Amintop, guys. There we go. Right, get rid of them. There we go, we win. And frankly, that'll do. We lose any units? I'm going to get rid of these dark shards here anyway. Okay. We did lose one unit of them, but who the hell cares? So we'll move them to there. I'm going to get rid of those.
Blood Queen of Haganeth.
Yeah, 5 there.
Blood Queen of Haganeth.
Malekith can get us some more ogres. And we'll go for Mournfangs again. I'm going to... am I?
Who seeks my malice?
Let's send her up here because I want to scout out for any more chaos. It doesn't look like there are any more stacks there, at least.
Hag of Cain! Cruel purpose!
Let's head round to there.
Destiny.
Cool, cool, cool. He got the assault in on them. They'll replenish, but, you know, it is what it is. More hit points for Survivalist there. I mean, those two together could attack Hellebrant over the entire... I don't think they'd win. I actually don't think they'd win, even if they all came at the same time. Both of those came at the same time. Plus, she can retreat.
They serve me well.
We'll go for... No. Greater Ward of Cain, because she does get shot at. This girl can have scouting.
Lord of the Black Tower.
Now, not Malekith. Malice Darkblade has got a fair bit of replenishment to do. How many recruitment slots do we have left here? One more there, so it's not really worth moving him across to replenish there instead, or to recruit new units instead of replenishing. So that's fine. Our southern area is doing fine as well. Hotek's column, let's get... Public order's fine. Let's get extra walls. We'll get that again now. Oh, yeah, spellcaster capacity, that's always useful. And as I say, next turn, once he's got the shade building, we will then have 2 lots of shade buildings, so Rakarth will be able to get a whole stack in 2 turns. It's just a matter of getting him a spellcaster to bolster the army, but that's okay. And that seems to be the majority of what I wanted to show you guys. At least as far as the tutorial part goes. So, to sum up what we've done, if you have a look here, like there's no stacks hanging around up here or up here. There's probably going to be some, like, here. Maybe, if they decide to go for Palace of Ruin. But you've already seen that Malice Darkblade is going to be able to just lightning strike his way through all of them. Once we've dealt with these over here, which won't take us long at all, these guys will be able to come over and help with that if needed. Probably won't be needed because we're fast running out of stacks here to fight. These guys have been badly beaten. And that means that the main bulk of the initial Chaos invasion in Naggaroth is done. And you've seen how to keep fighting it. Because even if more stacks are hidden away, like they've sent one over to Ironfrost, some over to Ironfrost, and some over to Palace of Ruin, we're just going to do the same thing to them once they show up on our land. It's really easy. So, to restate what it is you need to do, guys, just as a sort of cliff notes. You need to get your confederations in to get the good legendary lords, or if you don't want to do that, level up the lords that you're going to recruit so that they are able to fight against chaos. You want to have lightning strike first and foremost, and you want to boost your shades because you want a shade spam army. Screw hydras, that's an extremely expensive doom stack to get. It's not worth it. Shades, shades, shades. You want Black Arks to provide bombardment and also to go around touring and fighting the enemy to get you more slaves and more money, because that's how you pay for all these armies. You want to leave enemies to distract the AI, so Mung, Ghosts of Powhax, the World Walkers are there. Leave them there because they'll have other stacks, because the AI cheats and gives itself loads of stacks that it can't really afford. And let Chaos fight with them instead, and then you mop up what's left. And even if it comes through and they haven't really been touched, you've seen how to fight them using Lightning Strike with Shade armies and Fire Sorceresses. Get yourself good Fire Sorceresses and level them up. Develop your big settlements like Naggaroth, Grond, Harganeth and Haggrafe up to tier 5 as soon as you can. And be the aggressor at all times, because that's how you get to use Lightning Strike. You can't use Lightning Strike when you're on the defensive. You have to go forward. Obviously, that doesn't mean just rush in and get your ass kicked by multiple stacks, but just pick them off one at a time. As soon as you see one isolated, like I saw with Malice here, go up, kill them, move out. They came to get the follow-up. We were able to beat 2 stacks with Malice's stack easily. It's not that hard, guys. Once you know what you're doing, it's not that hard. The main takeaway from this video and this campaign is you need to be setting up for chaos from turn 1 of your campaign. You always have to be thinking chaos is coming, chaos is coming, chaos is coming, because they can show up earlier and earlier. It was turn 91 in this campaign. And they're going to show up sooner or later unless you decide to, you know, drop off and stop playing before the Chaos Invasion arrives. This is the legendary Chaos Invasion. If you want to play it with a lower difficulty level, it'll be even easier. But this is how you beat it as hard as it gets. Legendary difficulty, very hard battle difficulty, legendary Chaos Invasion. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope that for those of you who've been struggling with Malekith's campaign, this is helpful and you know now what to do when you log in and go for your campaign as Malekith, if you enjoy him as a character and this new Chaos Invasion has been ruining it for you. Hopefully this will sort it out. I'd appreciate you leaving a like if that's the case, subscribing, yada yada, all that stuff. Also, watch my campaign start video if you haven't already, so that you know how to get all of this up and running from turn 1. I will be continuing this campaign because I'm not just going to leave it here now that I've shown you the Chaos Invasion. I'm going to continue playing it because I'm having fun. Again, thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, stick them in the comments, and I shall see you hopefully in the next episode. Cheers.